Hello, it's Mark Fox here. While we're all locked in, I thought it might be quite interesting to share a few fun facts and historical information bits about theatres, so I hope that they're of interest to you. Here we are in Easter week, and all of the theatres are closed. This isn't unprecedented. In the 1500s and the 1600s, then theatres could be closed quite regularly due to outbreaks of plague. Obviously, in a confined space, disease can spread quickly. That's why we're shut now, and the authorities used to shut the theatres then. Theatres shut for other reasons as well, though. So in 1794, when Richard Brinsley Sheridan was ready to open his new Theatre Royal Drury Lane, the third building on the site, it was actually ready to open, designed by Henry Holland, and with a capacity of 3,600, huge theatre. It was ready to open at the beginning of Lent. Now then, the regulations meant that in that religious period, you weren't able to present any entertainment or drama. So he couldn't open the theatre with one of his own plays, or even with a popular Shakespeare production. So instead, he had to unveil his grand design to a general public with a concert of sacred music by George Frederick Handel. It wasn't until 6 weeks later, when Easter was all done and dusted and over, that he was actually able to present his first play. And for that production, that evening, to sell that place out, he chose a surefire hit, Sarah Siddons playing Lady Macbeth in the Scottish play. Now, notice that I call it the Scottish play and not by its Shakespearean title, and that is, of course, as you know, because the play is notoriously unlucky in the theatre business. Now, that evening was a success. The building was a success. It was the first building to have a safety curtain and safety measures in place, big water tanks over the stage, and that was all hailed to the public as being a real innovation important to them. But 15 years later, that version of the Theatre Royal Drury Lane was burnt down to the ground. That bankrupted Sheridan and made the future of the building look pretty dodgy. But how unlucky was his choice of opening production? Did the curse of Macbeth hit Sheridan then? Well, it's up to you to decide.